Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission. Much like a couple episodes ago, I forgot a missile pack over in Kraid. This time I forgot one in Ridley, but this one I've never gotten before, so it's more fun for me to get it now because I'd like to try to get it because it seems pretty difficult. Okay, this big long room that we shine sparked through to skip last time. You wanna clear out and speed boost to the left. Okay. Somersault, jump, shoot, shine spark to the left, and keep shooting through the map room. Alright. Don't break through here and then fall through the fake lava. And you're going to speed boost again, and then duck. Then come as far as you can to the right, shine spark, and hold right, so that way you can land on top of here. After you do that, here's where it gets tricky. You gotta fall down, and then from here, that's a pit block, but it's a delayed pit block, so you've got to jump. It's quicker if you wall jump, but you can just normal jump it. This one, you've got to stand up and then just grab onto the ledge, but don't morph ball. And you've got to shoot a missile to your right. Let's see if I can do this first try. Oh, okay. Once you grab, you can take your time and shoot a missile. Jump to your right. Alright. This part's also tricky. You're going to want to aim down, jump, and wave beam. And you're going to come down this way. Make it over the right. Obviously, get this missile tank. Goes without saying. Anyway. Oh! And you're going to want to... Let's see here. Okay, now to get these two missile tanks, just missile up again. Those were all missile blocks in the way. And now that I got those, now back to your regularly scheduled Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission. Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Metroid Zero Mission. I really didn't give any sort of a title to you guys, I just kind of said hello. That works. I'd like to call you something, but I don't want to pick something that's taken. I mean, obvious. There's audience, bros. Those are both taken. Just YouTube in general, I think, is taken. We're just making our way back to Norfair, so we can... end up just up where the flames were, in Brinstar, if you remember where we were. There very well might be a double intro on this because of the little snippet I have to add in the beginning. Why not? Let's just... You can actually shortcut like everything in this Norfair place now. Because it's built so you can screw attack through everything, pretty much. There's no long way through anything anymore. Oh, so close to shine sparking that. You're kind of a failure if you can't shine. If you fail in the middle of a shine spark, that kind of sucks. Oh, and something else that's a nice little shortcut. It's right there. You can break that now. Yeah, let's fast forward. Because I really am not in the mood to deal with this kind of crap. Alright. And fast forward button's nice. Only the old Game Boy Advance, like the original Game Boy Advance actually had it. Or hell, any system. Speed runs would be completely taken to a new level. They're already fast as is. I mean, the Super Metroid playthrough on 100% is under an hour, I think. That's just ridiculous. Alright, we're going the right way. That's surprising, considering how idiotic I normally am. Oh, you know, you can kill Rippers now. They don't always drop super missiles, but when they do, I'm ready for, I don't know, mostly because they don't talk. But we're gonna come up here, past the Kozo that told us where to go. Our first little mini boss battle right here. We fought a couple of those things in Ridley. I'd like to cut back to something with some very slow music and playing that battle over again in black and white. And nobody watches my videos anyway, so it doesn't matter. Now these things. I used to think you had to shoot them. No. You just walk up to them. And down here, we'll have another cutscene. That was so much cooler on the original Game Boy Advance. But now we're in a completely new section called whatever people call it. I have always called it Turian. As in the word tour or tour. Tour is not a word. As in the word tour or Torian. I call it Torian, okay? I call it Torian. People call it Turian. There's only one thing you need to know about this section. It can be this whole place can be summed up in one word, which is Metroids. Ah, wow! Look at how bad of a fail that was. Now, Metroids can only be destroyed one way. You must freeze them with your beam, and then hit them with 5 missiles, or 1 super missile. 1 super missile's always my favorite choice, because it dispatches them a lot quicker, mostly because they unfreeze very quickly. They cannot be destroyed with the screw attack, or obviously that'd probably be the only way people ever fought them. Don't even bother finding out how you're supposed to beat them. And yeah, freeze and then a super missile. Really not that bad. And it's really nice because if you're full on everything, they'll actually just give you nothing but super missiles. That. Because I'm being dumb and I'm getting hit, they're not going to give me super missiles. Right there's a save room, but I'm going to skip it. And I'm sorry if I'm not talking very much, although it's definitely a point of it, definitely a plus that you don't have to hear me talk. But this is... I wouldn't say it so much requires focus, but it's just something that I like to do with a little bit more precision than the rest of the game. Mostly because I was terrified of this section when I first played it. Yeah, no, it's kind of dumb, but I mean, like, it was like the SAX fight from the game Metroid Fusion, which was the first Metroid game I ever played. Now here, you'll see just like a big empty room, and you're just like, oh, how do I get across? You bomb, and you will get raped on all sides by Metroids of all colors, every creed, every race. They won't actually suck your life as fast as you think, so you can just let one suck on your head. That sounded really bad. Yeah. That's pretty much the worst room of Metroids. Oh, apparently that wasn't all of them. Why did I not trigger them all? Oh, there's one. I thought this room seemed a little light. Alright. But yeah, this section of the game terrified me, much like this one point in Metroid Fusion where you... Oh shit, what did you do? Oh, it was right after you got the main reactor online and you had to run from the SAX. And when you did this point of the game, all you had was, well, you didn't have a lot of stuff, and the SAX could just freeze you and kill you and all this stuff, and all you could do is freeze them for a half a second. But it really sucked. And I was just so scared of dying that I just never even liked to do that part. These little things right here are called Zebatites. You have to hit them with missiles. They will heal if you hesitate. I'm actually going to come back here and do some grinding. I'm not going to cut this out, but oh, this gives me a chance to mention the SAX thing. It was just so terrifying because they had to jump in there helpless because you couldn't even see him when you first jumped down. You just kind of blindly rush in there, and then you've got to make it away from him. You've got to open up all these gates and go through these doors. And the first time I did it, I didn't know you could end up hiding from him at the very end of it. So what did I do? I tried to do the next part with him on my ass trying to kill me. And you have to hit this one block in the ground with a missile, and it was just ridiculously hard. To just, aim everything like that. Because, well, you've got the most powerful creature, like, pretty much in existence, just riding your ass trying to kill you. Well, I'm done. Let's see if I can't do this part now. Zebatites will stay dead, apparently. I've never actually killed them and then left this room. Yes, lava sucks. I think it takes 7 things to kill a Zebatite. I have a very... Okay, the system for beating this. Freeze these things. And then, while they're frozen, just rip on Mother Brain. But the most important part of this is to keep it frozen. Because keeping them frozen could be the difference between life and death, because they're the only things that can knock you off this platform. Besides Mother Brain. He will only attack you while you're standing in front of her. Super missiles makes this part infinitely easier, and I actually did this first try. Self-destruct imminent. 2 minutes to self-destruct. Alright? These are all delayed pit blocks at this point. So, really can't stand on anything for too long. However, this is a pretty easy escape in my opinion, considering all the shit that I've been doing. It's not too bad. And this is not like Super Metroid where all you have to do is make it to the ladder. You actually have to make it all the way out to your ship. I'll make that a super missile door. Isn't that lovely? You know, why would they do that? Because you don't come to this point in the game until you mandatorily have super missiles anyway. Mandatorily? Until you definitely have super missiles anyway. So you're really not accomplishing much by blocking this off. Or by putting that there, because it's an obstacle that's easily overcome. Speed boost through that and land on your ship. And being that this is a recreation of the original, this would be the end of the game. Ooh. She got some movies. Damn it! Okay, well it seems that we're gonna have to do some ship fighting. Okay, seems that she got away, that's good. Until she's hit by the Death Star. That would be the Death Star would blow it up. And because it was a negative black and white image, we wouldn't be able to see what color it was. But it would, if it could blow up a planet, it wouldn't just put a hole in her ship, and she would be vaporized. And there's a booty. Dead ass, man. Dead ass everywhere. The timing of my escape couldn't have been worse. I was attacked by space pirates and left nearly defenseless, stripped of my power suit. All I had for protection was my rather useless emergency pistol. Infiltrating the space pirate mothership so armed may have been foolish, but I had no choice. Because of dead ass. Did I survive long enough to escape? Yay! I got a pistol! It's such an insult. Stun enemies with charge shot. It's great that it's auto-charging, but you've got this little bar at the bottom. And it's just annoying. Mostly because, well, it's nice that she can crawl, and it's nice that you get to see her in her Zero suit, which is a lot more conservative than it used to be. Thank you, Nintendo. What happened to the bikini from Metroid Fusion? What the hell is that? I've always wondered that. What the hell is that? You know, I don't remember much of anything from this point of the game because, I'm not gonna lie, I played this part of the game, I think, once. I love how her body still glows, like it's getting electricity fed through it, even though her power suit's gone. And this is a pretty big place, if you can't see. There's some giant rooms here. And we can open blue doors with our pistol, but that's it. And last but not least, we'll hit a save station, which also recharges our energy tanks, which is very generous at this point in the game, even though every shot from a space pirate that you take takes away one full energy tank, therefore leaving us with only 9 hits until death no matter what. And let's save. Well, next time on Let's Play the Metroid Zero Mission, we will finish breaking into the space pirate mothership, and with any luck, we'll finish the game. I wouldn't put my hopes on it, though. I'll try. Until then, I have been I have been Rage Powered Gamer, and don't forget to subscribe angrily!